Mama, they be asleep 'cause I just heard motherfucker saying, I just heard motherfucker saying something about motherfucker got the Rams. He got motherfucker getting the Rams. Who got the Rams? One go Rams. Shit. Y'all boy playing some tough ass games over there. No, no more. Oh, You gotta pay, bro. Why you dropping back so far? I ain't gonna lie though, Rams D line like my Gary is a fucking yeah, that shit OP as fuck. Nigga wouldn't have the Rams on me. That like getting Oregon on college. Man, Phil ain't shit, gang.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game he understands
Never
both teams
mind.
are
Let
in
me
the top
hush.
25. Both teams are quality with a
Let me
lot of
hush.
talent
I
on
ain't
their
say
rosters,
nothing.
but he believes this
Yeah,
stadium
Josh,
can hold the
Josh, you
Notre.
gotta stop. Why
This
you keep,
crowd
why you keep
certainly
going
could be the
backwards?
best
Cause
in
oh God,
college
your pocket
football.
was
They have been
good.
pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
I'm playing nigga in their dynasty. What the fuck? Mm. You don't look familiar, real. Recognize real. 11,000 around my neck and they're just up in chains. 7,000 on the about the bank. You ain't my round pussy nigga. You don't feel my pain. This shit I spit on the track straight facts. It ain't a fucking thing.
In a top 10 showdown. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Miami Hurricanes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation. And now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thank you. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Hurricanes will kick off first, and here we go. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Trying to get $1. Go, we'll find it, or else.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a
Cause Larry McConkey was top dog when he came in.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
On the run, it's Mobley. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Handoff to the single running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting
Trash,
head-to-head,
trash it for.
The head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are.
Gang, what can you say, man? I mean, damn, gang, we got hurt last year, gang. Our quarterback got hurt, folks.
Relishing this opportunity to show.
Cause we had a franchise quarterback, gang. He fucking retired right before the season started.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 20.
Like, I ain't give a nigga no warning to shit.
Threatening on 1st down.
Cause like he gave nobody no warning or nothing, gang. He just retired. Now that shit weak. What, nigga? Cause I was. I ain't paid him shit. Cause I know the folks that paid him was.
Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prep for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
To the air again, Carr. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Carr above the noise. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This offense has it with really good field position. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense
You don't look familiar, real, recognize real.
Great job being ready on first down, playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on first down.
They'll send the back in motion. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got
great cones.
eager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Mensa. Still looking to his right. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Making the adjustment. Darian Mensa from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. On the run, it's Mobley. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Carr. He's got it. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Carr. Caught.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Mobley. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right side, it's Graham. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Here's Mensah to throw. Rushes on. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down, going to throw it. Right down the middle. Got him in the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Canes in the hurry-up.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throwing, Mensah. He's taking the shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Out wide right, it's Compton. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. He's changing the play. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And how about this drive? Like this offense, just the composure, backed up inside your own 10, a little bit nervous to start, and then you come out, put some plays together, put an explosive play on paper right there, and now set up to go from all the way inside your 10 and possibly get a touchdown.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. The Canes will hustle to the line. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, that's new. If you want to give the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It stunk. It was a bad play call. Don't do it again.
That defensive front was a stone wall on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Play fake. Carr. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Gilbert. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and just understanding where you're at on the field. Make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Long way to go on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Quick give. It's Compton. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Right back to the well. He's got the first down. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Hurricanes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Mensah looking for the end zone. Touchdown Hurricanes! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the back. Throwing. Carr. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Finds his man down the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Now here's Carr. Out wide right, it's Barres. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. Again, it's Carr. Left side, it's James. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this
unleashes one deep. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Carr from the gun on third down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bringing it back. The 50. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with Tennessee taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's the Volunteers looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's Mensa to throw. Spits it out to the back. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Wants to throw on first. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Finds a crease at the 20. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Walton. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Carr. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback, break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
Dead center perfect. And that's going to tie it up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Throwing, Mensa. Out wide left, it's Compton. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Compton. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Lets it fly. And they're not on the same page there.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Sells to fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Wiggles free. And he's forced out of bounds after a huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment. And the Canes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Carr to throw. Move to his right. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got it along the sideline. Open spaces. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They take the lead here in the 2nd half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Gets the back moving. Mensah. Look out. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Here's Mensah to throw. Here comes the heat. Finds some time. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but, man, he makes this fourth down way more manageable. It's tough when you got fourth in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Hits inside. It's Mobley. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Got his man downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Throwing, Mensah. The screen, he can go.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back on first down. He's going to take a shot. He's got it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Makes the grab. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Gonna run it. It's Walton. Got room at the 35. Wide open on the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Left side is Graham. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Run ends there.
I don't love the play call. At this juncture in the game, you're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. All wideouts, no backs. First play of this drive. He unleashes a long one. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Looking for a crease, it's Mobley.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Down he goes.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
The Canes want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Mensah. Out wide right, it's Vaughn. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Throws to the wideout. Needed a little more oomph to get it there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Like, what is he throwing, bro?
Interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And a big...
I don't know why he throwing that shit like that, man. I ain't gonna keep